everyone, welcome to another Dan Chang video. Today this video is going to be on my realistic morning routine, and as you can see, it is not morning behind me, it is in fact the night before. It is currently 9:25 p.m, which is pretty close to my bedtime. I usually try to hit the hay by 10 o'clock. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I start work a little bit later. That gives me plenty of time in the morning to just have the morning to myself, you know, just have a bit of me time, a bit of self-love. Always gotta make sure you take time to take care of yourself, take care of your brain. Speaking of, my biggest mental health destroyer is my wife. No, I'm just kidding. Corinne, come here. Corinne, come here.
No!
This lady helps my mental health. Corinne has been a solid rock in my life, so thank you, Corinne. That's all you got to say? Just a heart?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
No
take
words.
it. Thank you. I'm filming a morning routine.
Morning routine. Here's
vlog.
nighttime routine.
Yeah, I know. I was just explaining to them that even though it's nighttime, 5 P's. Preparation prevents piss poor performance. The morning routine starts the night before. Would you agree?
Yep, totally.
So this is what I usually bring to the gym with me. Big ass bottle. So water, very important, because I don't know about you guys, but when I train and lift weights, I have to have water. Like, I don't understand how some people lift and not drink. Like, how do you guys do it? I feel like a nasty prune. Next thing I have in my bag is my iPad, because I like to do a little bit of cardio after my weight training, and I can't just do cardio for the sake of cardio. I always watch some movie. So at the moment I'm watching a Netflix movie called Day Shift. It's got, oh, what's his name? Oh, it's gonna kill me. Jamie Foxx. It's a really good movie. So, and it's like fast-paced, action-packed. So if you know any fast-paced, action-packed movies on Netflix, please let me know, because I'm gonna download it and watch it while I do cardio. My lifting straps. Lifting straps, very important, especially for deadlifts and any pull day exercise, because I find that my forearms fatigue quickly. But with straps, I can hold on to the weight a little bit better. Obviously my AirPods. Now tomorrow I might be training with Rico, I'm not sure. But if I'm not training with Rico, he's actually sick at the moment. So if he doesn't rock up to the gym, then I'll be training by myself, and music is essential. I've been listening to a lot of K-pop recently, a lot of 50/50, Flower, Jisoo. I'm a big fan of K-pop. It just, I don't know, pumps me up. Maybe I wish I was one of the K-pop stars. Last but not least, a towel, because sweaty, and I'm not about leaving my sweat ass marks on the bench, so bring a towel, fam. Oh, sorry, again, last but not least, this thing, deodorant. Some of y'all who go to the gym, y'all need to use some deodorant, because y'all stink. Y'all smell like ass. As I said before, preparation prevents piss poor performance. So you like that, don't you?
Yeah.
You like it. 5 P's, don't forget it. I pick out my active wear the night before. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be wearing these Under Armour shorts, grey shorts. And then I'm gonna be matching it up with my white muscle tank top from Bonds. Please sponsor me. I don't know, what colour socks should I wear, Corinne?
The Pokemon one.
Pokemon.
Yep.
You reckon? We're gonna go Pokemon socks tomorrow. There we go. Now, good night.
Oh.
Naked as a sign. I'm feeling lonely. I give a second chance to Cupid. So I just made it to the gym. Sometimes before I actually get into the gym, I like to just sit in my car and sit here for about 3 or so minutes and just, I don't know, almost meditate on my workout. It sounds really cringe, but it is what I do. I sometimes just sit here and just look at 7-Eleven, which is right there, and just kind of imagine what lifts I'm gonna do today, go through my workout mentally, kind of visualize what I want to get out of today's workout. And today is pull day, so today's gonna be deadlifts, which is kind of a mental barrier for me, because when I was younger, I hurt myself when I was doing deadlifts. And I know this is a common story with a lot of lifters out there, and a lot of people, since from hurting themselves, they stop deadlifting out of fear, which I feel is a huge thing in our population nowadays, fear of movement. As a physiotherapist, my job is to help de-escalate someone's pain and fear around certain movements, and one of those movements is deadlifts. I need to practice what I preach, and I can't tell someone, well, I can't help educate someone to go get back to deadlifting if I'm a little bitch and I don't touch jokes, and if I don't deadlift myself. And then it helps me to laser in my focus, get really intense, and then when I get in there, I'm gonna be an absolute dangerous beast machine and destroy all my lifts. Okay, let's get this. So I just made it back home, and this house is very dark. So first thing I like to do is to let some sunlight in. And I just always feel better. Oh, sorry. I always just feel better when there's a little bit of light in the house. My lovely wife, Corinne, has prepared me a sandwich. Bon apple tea. It is the moment that I've been dreading for all morning, and that is the cold plunge. Usually what people do is they put ice into their cold plunge, but it's quite cold here in Melbourne at the moment. It's from Pure Recovery, and they've sent me this cold plunge, which I'm super thankful for, so thank you guys. Mwah. Before I got that, it used to be having a warm shower and then finishing off 1 minute or 30 seconds more like under the cold tap, and it's just very cold. As soon as the cold water hits you, you're like, but then the whole point is to stay in that stressful environment and then try to control your breathing, get your heart rate under control. You're not meant to like it, you're not meant to love it, it's not meant to be comfortable, it's meant to be uncomfortable, that's kind of the point. But you force yourself to stay in that stressful, uncomfortable environment and control your breathing. I think it has a lot of benefit to your discipline and to your mental health. So without further, I'm just rambling now because I'm trying to put this off, but without further ado, let's get some cold nipples. Oh yeah. Once you get in, don't think about it, just do it. Because as soon as you think about it, you're gonna wanna hop out. 2 minutes for you guys. If it weren't for you, I'd be doing 30 milliseconds, but for you, 2 minutes. Yeah, this water's pretty cold, not gonna lie. 30 seconds. Oh, I'm glad I didn't buy ice, because this is already freezing. Also, if you've got any heart conditions, I don't recommend you do this. Goodness, oh my days. Alright guys, not gonna lie, that was extremely painful for my entire body. I'm not gonna lie, that sucked. This is my first time doing a cold bath this early in the morning and like complete submersion. So it's something that I'm gonna have to kind of get used to. But as I said, the whole point is to not enjoy it. In fact, you hate it, but you force yourself to be in there. And I'm still shivering, so. But I feel great right now. Oh my goodness, my nipples can cut glass. I've just showered in some beautiful warm water. So as you can see behind me from last night, this house is still a mess. I don't know why this house just didn't magically clean itself overnight. Usually in the morning, this is my time to just clean up my junk. And to be fair, it's all my junk. None of it's Korean. Come and clean with me. I don't know about you guys, but I fold my duvet or doona, whatever you call it. I fold it like that. And I know white people, they just leave it all into their bed. But this is the Taiwanese way, man. And that pile of clothes, Karen can do that when she gets home from work, because that's how we delegate our jobs. So don't get at me and be like, why don't you fold the clothes? You're such a bad husband. Well, you know what? We have roles in this household, and that ain't one of my roles. All right, man, I need to get some wider lens, right? I can't keep living life like this. The last thing before we end this morning routine is I like to wash my favorite cup. Now this cup has a story behind it. I went to a wedding earlier this year, to Enoch and Georgie's wedding, and Georgie is a bit of a weirdo. She likes to collect cups, and this was the wedding present. This was my cup that I chose, and I don't know, it's very sturdy, and I feel like it represents me. So every time I use the cup, it reminds me of my good friends Georgie and Enoch. So the last thing that I'll do for my morning routine is to have a cup of tea. I used to have a coffee in the morning. We do have a coffee machine here at the residence, at the Chang residence. However, I find that, I don't know, I just want to limit, I want to reduce the amount of coffee that I have, because I already have a pre-workout in the morning, so I don't want to have a pre-workout, then come back home and then have another hit of caffeine. So I've resorted to some Twinings English breakfast tea, medium strength of course, perfectly rich and balanced, as everything should be. Hashtag Thanos. And then to my tea, I add a little bit of fake sugar. I don't know what this is. Whatever heck monk fruit is. I've never heard of it. Last but certainly not least, we have a little bit of oat milk. You know that meme where it's like, he's a 10, but the color of his tea is this? There is my realistic, non-aesthetic morning routine, but it is literally what I get up to in the mornings usually. Now, usually from now to when I have to leave for work, I just kind of chill out and just do what I want to do. This is my good time to edit videos, work on my podcast, to work on any social media stuff, or even just watch a movie and just chill out before my workday begins. I start work at around 10:30, 11-ish usually, and then knock off at about 8. There you have it, guys. There's my morning routine. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did enjoy it, make sure you comment down below. I'm so aggressive. Make sure to comment down below what you enjoyed and what type of videos you want to see more of. And don't forget to click the subscribe button. All right, guys, have a lovely day, and I love you.